Welcome to the new day. It's time to do groceries. And it is the beginning of the month, so it's going to be a big grocery shop.
Snacks?
Which is definitely needed because this is
Chocolate?
very empty.
Cheese?
Cheese, yes. Less snacks and chocolate, more cheese, milk, eggs,
Cookies?
maybe some butter. Less of that stuff. Behave. We're trying to be healthy here. This is also pretty empty. So, let's get some stuff.
Did we show the snack we found yesterday?
No. We found these yesterday when we were picking up the deep freeze pizzas, the freezer pizzas. We found these chili cheese nuggets and they look exactly the same as the ones at McDonald's.
We had them at McDonald's and they were very nice.
Yeah. We're going to try these and see. And they don't have onion. It's always very difficult to find stuff, like ready-made stuff like that in the freezer or anywhere that doesn't have onion. So it's always a little party when we do find stuff without onion, because this guy here cannot handle onion.
I had a few crisps from your bag with onion. And the next morning I spent too much time on the toilet.
Yeah. So no onion for you.
No.
Okay. But so far milk is going well.
Yeah.
Cheese, milk, just lactose in general is going very well. We've had a little bit of banana. That's been going okay.
Try more banana.
Yeah, okay, we need to get some bananas then. So, onion is definitely a no-go. Potatoes have been going okay.
Yeah.
So, it's mainly onion at this point. Mango, maybe?
Yeah, mango.
We can try mango at some point.
Try that.
No. We'll try banana this week.
Yeah.
You can have a banana. You just have to try a lot.
Yeah.
With like stomach issues.
Trial and error.
Yeah, it's a big trial and error game. So, yeah.
And the only thing I can do about it is laugh about it.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. It's only stomach pain, but yeah. And no energy.
Yeah. It's not fun.
No.
But there are worse things in the world. I guess that's what you were going for. There are definitely a lot of worse things in the world than some stomach issues. So we'll just avoid onion and then we'll find it.
And from stories I heard, it was since I was a baby, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been like this since I've known you. And it has been a lot worse than this.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah. We have already figured out some things that upset your stomach.
Yeah.
Which
like onion.
Like onion. Don't know, onion.
Uh,
That's a big chat about onion. Let's put shoes on, coats on, grab the bags, the grocery bags, and go. We had 63.50 like on sale. Rabat.
Yeah.
I don't know what the English word for that is. Bonus. I don't know. So we're back. This is what we got. All of this together was 1915 kroner. We will pop up on the screen what that means in dollars and euros. Do you think that's a lot? Do you think that's enough? What do you think? So this is basically our like bigger monthly shop, and then we do go to the grocery store like once a week, but then we only get like vegetables, some milk, just some smaller stuff.
Yogurt. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what we need. But this is our big shop. So I think I still have to do the admin for February, but I think we spent about 4,500 kroners on groceries last month, which is a lot better than last year, because I feel like last year it was 8,000. So I think we have almost halved it by
Really?
shopping better.
8,000 last year?
We did. I was looking at like the admin for
We
last year.
splurge yourself?
And it's just finding everything in a new country. I feel like it's just expensive.
No, I think it's because we bought a lot of vegan and vegetarian.
Or lactose-free stuff.
Lactose-free stuff.
That was also expensive.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
That could be. That's very possible, because the lactose-free yogurt is like double the price of this yogurt.
Yeah.
So it could be that that's a big chunk of that budget. But I'm a lot happier with around 4,500 kroners for 2 people for the whole month. So we'll see how much we spent this month. We are already like almost halfway through the budget, but this is a big chunk. You don't need toilet paper every week, or you shouldn't need. How many rolls is it? You shouldn't need 18 rolls of toilet paper every week. And like 5 kilograms of flour is a lot in 1 week. So,
or 4 tubes of tomato puree.
That's a lot. Or maybe we'll go through this in a month, but I don't know. 1 a week? Depends on how many pizzas we have. But we'll see. And then do we go through a little bit?
Yeah.
So I'll start with the healthy stuff. We got some fruits, bananas, apples, and grapes as well, because these look yummy. So we got some fruits, and then a little bit of veggies, some carrots, but they are always nice and cheap. So I like carrots because of that, and they're just yummy. And then I want to make a big pasta sauce, so I'm going to do that with the zucchini, aubergine?
Yeah.
Eggplant and mushrooms. So that's for a big pasta sauce, and that's also where these are for. The chopped tomatoes, basically. They are for that. And then, how do I do this? And then we do have the 4 tubes of the tomato fruit. This is a splurge, because this is the expensive kind, but it's so much better than the cheap one. This is the triple concentrated one, which is a lot sweeter. So we love it. And we only got 1 sauce this time. And it's a new type of ketchup for us, at least. It looks like the thing, like the package that curry comes in the Netherlands. So I am kind of thinking it might be similar to that, but we'll see once we open this. And then we have the 5 kilograms of flour, because I just opened the pack, so I need to buy a new one. That's my rule. And then we have some stuff in a can. Some peas, some beans and tomato sauce. And this is also beans and tomato sauce. I want to see the difference between those two. And then we have another snack. Does it count as fruit?
Yeah.
It's raisins. Kind of fruit.
Sun-dried fruit.
Yeah. So this is a snack. Just an easy sugary snack and healthier than candy. So we have that. Then we have a little bit of pasta. We have spaghetti. Conchigli. I don't know how you pronounce it. This pasta. Little shells. And then also this one, which is great. I think this is our favorite pasta.
Also a splurge.
Yeah, this is also a splurge. Yes. And then we have some yeast, because we were all out of yeast. And we need yeast because we make our own bread. And then this is
not necessary, but
your cheeky added thing. 1 can of Monster.
And maybe I had one in the car.
I was gonna see if you would not say that. You got 2 Monster. We have some noodles as well with the pasta. The this looks a bit crazy. It's 1.5 kilograms of strawberry jam, which we were very curious if this is any good. We've been getting like the smaller jars, but we go through it quite quickly because we do it in our yogurt every morning. So we were just thinking maybe this is also okay.
It was 1 krona cheaper than a small pot,
just the
right?
small pot, and these pots are 400 grams.
Yeah.
So you get 3 times the amount for the same price. So we'll see if this is any good or if it's cheap for a reason.
Yeah.
We have some chocolate. This is the best chocolate to just have one little square of, and then it's fine. You don't eat this in one go. We have eggs. I've actually been missing eggs this week.
Yeah, me too.
We haven't had eggs this week, and now we have 15, and I'm excited.
Maybe we can bake pancakes.
Yeah.
Somewhere next week.
With the mixer.
Yeah.
That's perfect for the mixer.
Yeah.
I knew I could use the mixer this week. Pancakes. And then some personal hygiene things. I think this is the right floss.
Yeah.
I actually opened it in the store. I know you're not supposed to, but this looks a lot thinner than the one I bought yesterday. So I hope this is good. And then I got a new deodorant because I was curious about this one. And I absolutely love Urtekram. So I think it should be good. And then one disappointment, Pixel's normal wet food was all gone. So we had to go with 3 other flavors that she sometimes eats and sometimes doesn't. So this could be a waste of money. But at least she will probably lick the water, because I always add water, and that's my main purpose of the wet food, that she gets some more water in it. So, and then we have cheese.
A lot.
And we have butter.
Butter.
We have a stick of butter, and then we have an assortment of cheese.
Yeah.
That will hopefully last us the whole month, but probably 2 weeks.
It looks more like maybe 3 weeks to me.
Yeah, because
that's for pizza and pasta.
Yeah, this is gonna be grated, and it's 2.2 kilos, and we do 100 grams per baggie that we freeze because we freeze.
That's for the month.
So this is the whole month
of
grated cheese, and then 1 week, 2 weeks,
3 weeks.
3 weeks. But this is a lot, so maybe 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then some extra cheese.
Okay, maybe
so
4
maybe
weeks.
This is for a month.
Yeah.
Is it all in date for a month? I think it was, right? Till August. Well,
and this one as well.
July.
This one.
This September. This May. That's perfect.
Yeah. So
we might have cheese for the whole month.
Yeah.
Like we'll see. And then we have yogurt. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8 mornings of yogurt for us.
We didn't go for eco.
Yeah, we didn't go for fully eco this time.
Yeah.
So usually we do go for the eco yogurt, but this was just a little bit cheaper. And then we have milk. 4 of these 1.5 liter cartons of milk, which usually, because we've been having we've been having a little less coffee. So I think this should maybe also last us 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't have to do groceries next week.
That would be nice.
Maybe just some veggies.
Yeah. Then we can go in the...
Yeah, in town.
In town.
Yeah. And then we also have 1 emergency milk.
Yeah.
Because we did drink our emergency milk. And this is good until February.
Don't focus. Yeah.
February, so that's perfect. And then we do also have chocolate milk and apple juice.
And we have the rule, if Yvette choose something, I can choose something.
But then, what did I get for this?
Your chocolate, your Kinder chocolate.
But you said the apple juice was for this, but you also have your chocolate milk. And you also got a chocolate.
You have your deodorant.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, and then lastly we have the toilet paper, the kitchen roll, We have some trash bags. These are always on sale by 3, so that's why they're 3. And then some napkins. And that's it. I wasn't expecting you there. Cheese.
More. Even more cheese.
More cheese.
More cheese.
More cheese.
More cheese.
And more cheese. Everything is cleaned up and in the right place. And we were just curious. How much do you spend on your groceries per month? And also in which country, if you want to share.
And for how many people?
And for how many people. So what's your grocery budget for the month, which country, and for how many people? And or just one of those, whatever you want. You don't have to share where you're from, but like we would love to compare our grocery bill to other people's grocery bill. So let us know in the comments. And that is going to be it for today. So we will see you tomorrow.